You control a player named Ito or Otto depending on whether you choose male and or female, and you're tasked with delivering a message to a portal that has opened into the sky. Now, enemies are coming through the portal as well, and they're called scraps, and they're invading, and you have to traverse through many different levels, defeating them as well, and you have to reach the portal and save the paper world. This is Tier Way Unfolded. Let's get started. So Tier Way Unfolded is going to be in the background while I'll talk to you about something else. Now, that something else is called ideas. Now, ideas come in many different forms. You could just, be sleeping one day and think about it. All of a sudden you have an idea. And or someone could come and talk to you and you have an idea from that. And there are many different outlets to have ideas. Now, today at uni, someone came up to me that is my friend's roommate. Let's just call him Jim. And he came up to me and started talking to me about science. I am a physics major currently, and he he told me that he had an idea for, I don't want to specifically say his idea because it is his idea after all, and he wanted my help with that idea. He got everybody together. He just needed the, say, physics majors to go ahead and get the ideas, put the formulas together, and continue on down the line. Give it to the comp sci majors, have them make a simulation, and then have the engineers end up building it. And I found myself talking to him, and at a certain point, I stopped caring, I guess is a good word. And I started drifting off into my own world and slightly paying attention to him and slightly not paying attention to him. Now, he was having a brilliant idea, which I came to understand later when I actually started paying attention to him. So, he had this idea. He needed us to work out the formulas. Although I am not a physics god, I will help him in any way that I possibly can. Now, his idea was good. In his mind is probably great. But I found myself ignoring it. And although it is not my idea, it was very rude of me to ignore his idea. Because what I thought about later on when I was doing something else is that someone ignored Facebook, someone ignored Instagram, someone ignored Snapchat, and someone ignored Twitter. And they could have been in that front line by not ignoring it, by not thinking that it's a great idea. And they could have said, you know what, this is a very good idea. We need to go ahead and invest in this and all that jazz. His idea is pretty brilliant, although we do not have the technology for it at the moment. He said one thing to me that stood out and that was, what is stopping that technology from being created tomorrow? What is stopping you from getting an idea and all of a sudden that idea comes into fruition and you get that technology made? And we started talking and talking and talking and talking, and I started listening to his idea, and I started thinking about how I would help him in any way that I can. And I thought about funding and how much it would cost and all that jazz, but his idea was so good that I got invested into it just by listening to it. Some people get ignored. I'm pretty sure Mark Zuckerberg got ignored at one point. I'm pretty sure the creator of Twitter got ignored at one point. I'm pretty sure the creator of Snapchat, the creator of Instagram, the creators of YouTube got ignored at one point, and no, someone probably thought, "Hey, man, your idea is stupid." But the simple fact is that if you listen to an idea and or get an idea, follow your idea. Whether or not you think it's stupid, just see where it takes you. Because an idea could flourish into something so large, something world changing. The common cold wasn't cured overnight. Someone probably had an idea of how to cure it, and they researched it and all that stuff, and then it got cured. It's not really curable, it's a virus, but cough medicine, for instance, that's what I'm talking about. But the thing is that you always have to follow your heart, I guess, in a sense, to not sound cheesy, but you have to follow your heart. And if you think of an idea, no matter how many times someone tells you it's stupid, no matter how many people try to put you down, that idea could, in the long run, help you the most. Follow every single idea that you get. No matter how stupid you or anybody thinks it is, try it. There's no harm in trying. Because without an idea, Facebook wouldn't have been created. Without an idea, Instagram wouldn't have been created. Without an idea, hospitals wouldn't have been created. Your idea, however small it may seem to you, might end up changing humanity's fate, I guess. Might end up making the next big thing. Might end up making humanity's life a little better. That's just my thoughts on it. I mean, you guys can tell me anything else if I missed anything, or if you have an idea about anything that I just said. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz, share, blah blah blah. Always stay easy, stay breezy. Peace.
Goal is to guide Iota and help him deliver his message. Head for the hole in the sky.
Good luck.
It's my story. Good luck.